Hello, hello. Welcome to the watch party for Purple Rain 1984. Woo! Who remembers all the dances from that from that time? Oh my goodness. I remember my cousin teaching me how to do that dance during that summer. Oh my goodness. How are you guys doing? This is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And let's head to the comments and see what you guys are saying. We got that old Yorkshire geek in the house saying, "Unable to make this stream. Have fun." I have the single "When Doves Cry," but I've never watched the film. Oh, really? Okay, you've got to watch it. I really want to know what you think about this movie because it's interesting. Um, as I was recording this, I didn't have to watch it, but I watched it because for nostalgic reasons, and I realized, whoa, there's some pretty um heavy moments in this movie, and it struck a chord with us, back in 1984. But I don't think you could get away with a movie like this now because there really wasn't a real um, solution to the problems that were like presented. It just presented the problems and kind of gave you kind of a little glossed over solution, but it didn't really give you the solution you probably think would be the healthy way to do it. So we'll talk about them as things come about. But one thing that was really super special about this movie was the music, and that it was centered around Prince and how incredibly appropriate every song was, and just having that album, Purple Rain album, in your hands. We were like reliving like the best parts of the movie, which was actually like the performances, and they were all on MTV, and you knew like MTV, all of the videos were basically the montages from the film. So it was really great. I mean, if anything, you can love the music, and definitely the reliving the moments for the performances, and also the music video. So great. And then we've got Keithy A in the house. How are you doing? Says Hooper's running around the house yelling, "Let's go, let's go!" Retro, and playing the air guitar. Yes, yes. Prince was, really a fantastic guitarist. I mean, he played so many different instruments. Every single one, basically, he played. And Keith E also says, "I don't know how much more I can take of Hooper and doing his rendition there." Well, give Hooper a big hug for me. Uh, and Keith E says, "Yes, hopefully the Yorkshire Geek can catch this one, at least in the replay. Maybe you'll honor us with by playing this in the replay, and play along, and we can share thoughts and things like that. But or also come back, watch the movie, come back and let me know what the heck you thought of it, because I think you may have. I would really love to know your thoughts on it, Yorkshire Geek. And let's see. He also said, "I only the only free copy I can find is on Pluto." Yes, there's a free copy on Pluto. There is a free copy on Archive, but it is not playing for me, so it might play for you guys. Um, let's see, and Jamie Lynn Simmons is here. Hello, Jamie Lynn. How are you today? And Charles Radcliffe is also in the house. How are you? Says Purple Rain is on Pluto TV for free. Awesome. Yes. And I do have a link for everybody for the Pluto. Now, remember, Pluto does show commercials. I'm not sure if there is a plan that you can have where it doesn't play commercials, but there may be commercials. So FYI, see. Purple Rain on Pluto TV. I put the link right in there for you. Pop that in there so you guys can have the link. And I'm going to also pin that on my, I'm going to pin that on my, in the chat for you guys, that any newcomers can go on ahead and join us. And then let's see. And Keithy says, I was just making dinner. Yum, yum, yum. I just had some yogurt for dinner and coffee, some Galaxy coffee at that. And Keithy says, good to see you. Sure, Retro's going to have some interesting opening music. Yeah, I decided to play the 10th anniversary for this one, and I might play it for the rest of the month. I'll see. I only have a couple more, but I do have a new opener. And I figure I was going to make it all space themed. So yeah, I may be changing the opener soon for funsies. And Charles Radcliffe says, I saw Purple Rain when I was growing up. Yeah, I saw it too. Yeah, it was one of those movies that defined Generation X, right? We were I swear when I saw Prince and his whole entourage, and I just wanted to be one of them so bad. I was like, yes, I want to hang out with you. It was like it was that or Michael Jackson or like Jodie Watley and like all these artists that were Madonna. All the dress, all the clothing was just so like almost bohemian in a way, highly colorful, and calling upon almost every era of time. You had influences from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. You had influences from the Renaissance. I mean, basically, if you look at Prince's outfit, it's just Napoleon's outfit. With the blouse, the frilly brows. I was like, hey, it's Napoleon. So it's really jazzed up, using colors like purple a lot. And not just any kind of purple with little shimmery sparkles in it, like really going for those big visual delights. I love it. And Universal is here. Hello. I get a heart. Hello. Thank you. Heart right back to you. Thank you. All right. So we're going to start into talking about the movie a little bit. I gave you guys the link for Pluto TV, so that's good. I'm actually watching it on Amazon. You might find it on Amazon, but it might be at a cost. I did buy my digital copy back in 2018, maybe even earlier than that. Was when I had a lot more money to buy on spend on things like that. All right, so according to Wikipedia, Purple Rain is a 1984 American romantic rock musical drama film. That's a lot. Directed by Albert Magnoli, from a screenplay co-written by Magnoli and William Blinn. And the way it's told is that the development on Purple Rain began in 1982, stemming from Prince's desire to star in a film. His manager, Robert Cavallo, commissioned William Blinn to adopt Points, written by Prince, into a screenplay. And Magnoli was hired as a director and he changed a lot of the different elements, but blending what he thought was going to work and what wasn't going to work. And they wanted to make sure that casting was done properly. So they were even thinking about possibly replacing Prince, even though this was his all his idea. They were actually thinking about replacing him at some point, which is um, like monstrous. But that's, when you're dealing with big studios, they have their own idea. They, taking this gamble on him was a complete success. So I mean, it worked out perfectly. I mean, he is just perfect for this kind of thing. The budget was 7.2 million, and the box office was 70 million. So they had a nice return on their gamble. And so a lot of this, again, heavily inspired by Prince, including it being primarily taking place across Minneapolis. And there seemed to be quite a few, even often on set, seemed to be some issues with Morris Day, the lead singer for the time that is in the movie. They seem to have had some a hard time getting along, and there were problems even during the filming of this. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. I love it. And we're yeah, because they said that because of their feud, there were like production delays. So that's a pretty intense. Let's see what else do we have here. I also wanted to talk about Wendy and Lisa. They're featured. There's a lot of people featured in this, but Wendy and Lisa, they are sort of featured as the girls who come up with the song Purple Rain and create this incredible, end song that brings everybody to tears. And they actually continued their career together after being with Prince and the Revolution, because I think the Revolution broke up, let me see, in 1986. And then they just went on to do their own projects, and they did a lot of their stuff together. And they also did television, which I didn't know. They did music for Heroes, Nurse Jackie, Shades of Blue, and Outer Range. So that's pretty cool how they were able to continue to transform their careers after the being in the Revolution, after the influence of the very powerful Prince. And Keithy says, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Keithy. Yes, if you are new to the channel and you want to support, of course, hit the like button if you're liking things so far, and even if you like things even more, do subscribe. That would be great, and it will help help us get more content like this out to you. All right, so are we all ready for the next phase of this? So if you are new to here or to me or to this whole process, I want to show the actual movie, but I can't. So the way it works is that you have your copy and I have my copy, and we watch our copies together. If you don't have it today or you're able to do that, you can come back another day and play, be a part of the replay crew, and just time everything up with your playing, and it'll be like we're all watching it together. So what I do have, though, is a visualizer, and the visualizer will have closed captioning. And in the closed captioning is probably the best way to match things up. If it looks like I'm a little bit ahead or you're a little bit ahead, do mention so in the comments, because then I can adjust. But to start, we're going to use a timer, and the timer will give us a good sense of, let's bring this over. The timer will give us a good sense of where we are in the, where we are, at least to start, as a starting. Let me just bring this over. Hope I don't knock it over by accident. Okay. I think I might be positioned in the wrong area. I think that's what it is. I should be over here a little bit more. I think so. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah, I think it'll work. It'll work. I have to test these things out sometimes. All right, so I'm going to do a countdown, 5 to 1. And after 1, that's when we're going to hit the play button. And let me just catch up. Reduce some of my windows here. So that way it's not going to be, oh boy. Technical difficulties, guys. There we are. There we are. Okay. So, and Keithy, the last time we did, now I know exactly. I can picture you in my mind where you are in, for the Saturday party. So thank you for the video once again. I loved it. And let's see. So okay, we'll do the countdown right now. Okay. So before we do the countdown, let's get snacks. I'm sorry. I'm so excited to see this. Let's get snacks before the countdown. All right. So here's a little bit. Let me see. Let's see. Here is the hype video, and we can go tinkle and grab some snacks really quickly. All right.
Come on, it's party time. Hear the alarms chime. Let's watch a movie. It's time to get groovy. It's time to party, party, party. We got to party, party, party. It's time to party, party, party. Party, party, party. All night long. All night long.
For some reason, Darth Vader wanted to be in the live stream. That's funny. All right. Well, I see that Stumprat just got here. How are you? Says my sweet retro girl, purple hugs. Ooh, thank you. Purple hugs back. And Let's see. What else? Keith A says, who ate the bag of popcorn and now he's a Hooper. Hooper ate the the bag of popcorn and now he's blaming it on Jamie. He simply has no class. Star Hooper. Let's see what else. Stuntbat says, I'm gonna be lurking, working, and maybe twerking. Woo! Don't worry, my camera is covered. Okay. Wow. Okay, that is cute. I can't that's hilarious. All right, so we ready? Let's get it all together. Okay. All right, let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play. All righty. That looks good. I just want to warn you guys, there's a couple points during the movie where I may have to cover the screen because things get a little spicy. Oh, I love this song so much. I'm like a second before you guys. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I'm definitely like a few seconds. They got that side to side thing down, right? Oh my god. Now, one thing I've always wanted to do is see this in the theater. Cuz I didn't get to see this in the theater. I saw this on He's like, "Where's the cab fare?" She did not do that right. You're not supposed to wait till the cab stops. Has she seen any like spy thriller? That dressing room is just so cool. Morris Day was just so hilarious in this thing. It's just incredible casting with him, I think, because he's not an actor. I mean, she had the money for the cab. Did you see all that money? But she didn't have a lot of money, so I guess she was trying to figure out how to ration all the money the right way. You know, look at those outfits. They're just crazy. You just never saw that kind of combination before, you know? Before this, never seen this kind of combination. Except for maybe, you know, who had really cool, interesting outfits like Bootsy Collins, Little Richard, and I would say Kiss. Kiss had like, oh, they had such unique costumes on stage. Or I don't really consider it a costume, but that's what it is. These guys are just so much fun. they just all look like artists, like super creative people. My allergies are just going crazy right now. If you could believe it, it's went down to like 65 degrees. I'm sorry, 57 last night. Wow, what a stunt. He just sees on top of the piano and then does like a split and then lands in heels, mind you. Oh, by the way, I can't see the um the comments, but I do have an auxiliary computer over here where I can look. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, that old Yorkshire geek is here again. He says I made it just in time. Great. Uh, awesome, awesome, awesome. And of course, this is like iconic Prince, but we've seen it. He has so many looks during his career. Oh boy. I love this bouncer. He's so cool. Okay, I told you guys that I'm doing a vampire romance story, and it's gonna be kind of like a mixture of like Purple Rain and other stories. And I do have a bouncer that's really cool, like a cool bouncer. That looks so cool. I'm sorry. Me too. I always love it when musicians have um other girl musicians in their posse. It just looks so I don't know, it looks so cool. Like she's like, "Ooh, he's I want that guy." She's like, that one right there." I also love the editing in this movie. It's so unique, how they put all of the different people in that kind of flashy moment there, montagey moment. It just gives you a good flavor for what the scene was like. Look at the people in the background. So interesting. And that bartender, cool. She's like a supermodel with like a fashion like hat on. So they're just making fun of him. I love the announcer. He's so cool. He's like so nonchalant about it, but then he's got like a clockwork orange eyelash on. It's really cool. These guys brought down the house too with this song. Mm. I love it. Like right out the gate, you get 2 songs. Love this. Now his look was really like more like a modern day Cab Calloway kind of look, you know, and kind of very interesting, almost like a modern take on a zoot suit. Uh-oh, the meeting. He just looks at her like she's from outer space. It looks like he was about to say something, right? They're so cool. I love these 2. I don't know the he's gone. Now I honestly think his acting really gets better by the end of the movie. It's like he became a better actor by the end. I really wish he had done more acting, to be honest. Um, but I think like the next movie he did, he took too much control over the movie. Oh yeah, this is the part and it's really dark. So yeah, guys, it gets dark in this movie. Oh man. Ah, imagine having the time of your life and then you go home to something like that. Breaks your heart. There's so many people going through stuff like this right now. Oh, this is the conspiracy. I love this guy, Marv. So it's like a family generational curse almost. See, Morris knows the deal. He's been watching them carefully. Plotting. But that I think that's just plain jealousy. Like, what do you care that, somebody else's band isn't doing very well? Yeah. She has a crush. She has a serious crush. His shades, okay? Those shades are doing all the work here. Look at the reflection. Very nicely done camera work. Yes. Come on. I love this music. You do your thing, girls. They're doing the same move. There's something missing, right? One more girl. These are the other two girls from, if you guys remember, Vanity 6. Yeah, that's right. No. And remember the song from Vanity 6, Nasty Girl? Yeah. Unfortunately, um, Vanity was actually supposed to star in this movie, but Prince and Vanity broke up, and so at least she thought that she was going to be in this movie, and so they had to cast somebody else, and so Apollonia was cast. Look at him. I hate this scene so much. It's just so like you could not get away with this today. It's so uncalled for, but it is supposed to let you know that these guys are jerks. They're 100% jerks. They're immature and they're total bad guys. They don't want you to think that maybe they're kind of like morally okay. She didn't say it. Like what? What kind of games is this person playing? Ah, the guitar. That beautiful guitar. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs. Well, every song on this album, by the way, eats. Okay, they're all amazing. I remember playing this song from back and forth the entire album. I had the cassette tape. I think I might even still have it somewhere. And I wore that tape, okay. And there were certain songs you had to play over and over and over again, but if you played the entire thing, it was every song really good. And let's see what you guys are saying. Um, um, being that old Yorkshire geek says being a bit of a metalhead. The only time I ever heard of Morris Day was when Eddie Murphy told Charles Dance in The Golden Child that he had a Morris Day look to him. Oh, yes, he did have a Morris Day look to him. I didn't even think of it. Um, and that old Yorkshire geek says, "It will be mine." Oh, yes, it will be mine. Yes, him looking at that, well, looking at her and also looking at the guitar. I wanna sing along so bad. I love to like when he does things where he has like the background singers like sing a little bit over him, like louder than him. Oh, she's from New Orleans. I don't know. That's the first time I heard of her. This part is funny. Oh, I may have to put the spicy thing up. Okay, hold on. It gets spicy in this one. Oh boy. Yes. This is a funny scene. Oh boy. Now, one thing I love about this is that you get a sense of her personality, who she is. This person who is willing to take risks, and she changes her mind on, you know, at a single notice, right? And yes, I have to put that up there. Too spicy for YouTube. Oh my God. She's just willing, she's just willing to do like a wild thing for the heck of it. Poor lady. I love the way he's like, hold it. Oh boy, what a jerk. That's right. That's a good question. He's not a perfect character. And I think that's another reason why he's a lot of people hit a chord in 1984. It was like a it's like somebody you would know, like a person who would do something like that. You know people like this. He's like, no, 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 you look real great. Oh, I can remove the spicy, yeah, the spicy thing now. That old Yorkshire Greek says she certainly has screen presence. I think Apollonia, um, is still one of the most beautiful women. She had a podcast for a while there. I'm not sure if she still has it, but you can find it on YouTube where she talked to Tia Carrera. She talked to a couple of people from um, Apollonia 6 that were, they kind of did like a reunion. It was great. A couple other things. I haven't seen anything else, but look for her um, on YouTube. I think you might find a lot of really cool content from her or with her in it, interviews and things like that. The password is what? I love this conversation. I love that. That was perfect. That was perfect comedy. Ah, look at this. The whole group, the whole audience is dancing the same little dance. So cute. Also, like Prince used to get all these little like groups of people and make his own little groups, which was really cool. There's this one guy that I used to love watching. Oh, like his work, Jean Boudoir, and I loved his song that he did for Cobra, "Feel the Heat." And I turned comes to find out, like Prince wanted to take him under his wing, but I think it didn't work out because Prince like makes all the music for these guys, and he's pretty like he was pretty much like you got to do that. He was like control of all this stuff. I love it. And these girls are they're not actresses, but they did a great job here. Wow. I love how everybody's dressed and how they all have their hair like in these white. I love this look. I wish it would come back. It's gone forever. Oh, the answer is yes. I love that guy. He's like an Italian version of Prince. uh, he was really right. He was surrounded by a couple of girlies. Look at him. He's so silly. Oh, I love this part of the story that they breadcrumb you, like little bits of the song, the ultimate song. They just give you little bits of it. By the way, Prince doesn't have a name in this movie. He is just called the Kid, which is is inspiring. Inspired me when I did my my story, The Kid Adventures. Um, and that's hopefully that'll be in the future, far future, but we won't get ahead of ourselves. But very influential, this movie to me. Um, trivia. That old Yorkshire geek says trivia. Apollonia dated rock singer David Lee Roth during the filming of The Purple Rain. Yes, yeah, yeah. And also said was Prince. Now was Prince a really good ventriloquist, or was that movie magic? I think that was movie magic, to be honest. This nightclub is like it's got like a place where you can eat and where you could drink, and then it also has uh, like a dance floor as a stage. Well, I'm not sure if you could eat, but you could sit down and drink. She's like, "Excuse me, what did you say?" She thinks he's hilarious. She doesn't really like him. I that announcer guy, he's just the coolest. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen." He's just like so like he's super cool. Oh, I love this song. Woo. I don't know how many times I played this song over and over again. And I think when you first hear it, it doesn't really like when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Really wasn't paying attention to it until I heard it. Like, I was like, "Wait a minute, this is really good." Musically, it's just the changes. It's not pop. It's not pop music, you know? It's also very seductive too. um, Keith E says, a side note that Tracy Roth Myers, who's on here from time to time, is first cousin with Tommy Lee. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. He just had such incredible stage presence. My goodness. Mhm. Another thing I loved about this is that the way his love language is through music. The way he expresses himself is through his music. So how you know how he's feeling is through whatever song he's singing. I always love this part. It sounds so desperate. Oh my god, the style of the people in this movie is just so cool. Like the blonde girl with the neck, frillies, so cool. Looks like something from Dune. From Blade Runner. She kinda looks like Pris. It's got like a gospel thing going now. It's like it's also like ethereal as well. So beautiful. He's like on the floor now. And somebody from the audience is like grabbing him. I'm like, "Oh, we want you." Uh. That's cool. Great camera work. She was waiting for him in the alley? Like, that is insane. Just hanging out in the alley, just waiting for that man. I'll have to go to your place. Yeah, her place is that hotel room. I love how his house is just like a simple little house. It's nothing, just an average home. At this point in the story, when he calls them a freak show, you're like, okay, well, but then also too earlier, you remember, oh yeah, they were fighting, and he ended up getting slapped. He's got like a cool little hideout. Love it. I love this hideout. It's like his little like almost like a tree house, man cave. But it's so decorated, like completely full of oddities. This is the kind of music though that it's like experimental, right? And I think that's also part of Prince's motif, like some of the things that he likes to, like he would do in his songs, experiment with like different beats and sound and things like that. It's like a musician, a magician. Look at him; he's like mesmerized her. That blew my mind when I was like, "What? She's crying." Keith E said that Prince had a huge walk-in safe in his house where he kept unpublished stuff in. Yes, I heard he had hundreds and hundreds of songs that he never published, which is really crazy to think that there's stuff that he never published. But after his deal with Warner Brothers, they held his music basically for as hostage. He was still creative, but he could never, release a lot of stuff. So that's why he was okay. Is it time for me to put up my spicy banner? I think so. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Time for to cover things. This is getting too spicy for YouTube. This is the first time I ever had to do that. But then there's been a couple of movies that were a little spicy, but I think um my covering was able to cover up most of it. Um and Yeah, it's a shame that he didn't get a chance to play all of his music, or to publish all of his music, and it just shows you that the studios, they weren't interested in getting the best music. They were interested in something else. Just I don't even know what that was. 'Cause, I mean, if you have a great artist on your hands, go on ahead and let them make as much music as possible. So it was not about the art, it was about the money. It wasn't about the art, it was about the money. There we go. We're back to so they're starting to show like little bits of like jealousy. When she first meets him, he asks, who gave this to you? Who are you with? And who's at your place? Why won't you let me Why can't we go to your place? Who's at your place? It's stuff like the little breadcrumbs that leads to what happens later. Ah, this music is so great. Oh, he looks so amazing there. I mean, the hairstyle too is like so unique. Dun, 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 dun. She's like, he plays one of his songs. Yeah. So the same thing, like we had the conversation with the owner of the club and Morris Day saying that, oh, his no one understands his music but him. And then now he's calling the girls that he's working with as part of his band like, oh, you're stupid music, you know? So it's sort of like this like circle of what would you call it? Like a circle of anger, a circle of meanness, a circle of meanness. Yeah, that's it. She's like, oh. And they're not wrong. You know what? Which guitar she's trying to buy. But he was slathering all of this you know, oh, I'm rich and this and that. And she's like, yeah, no, never mind. When he broke it down and he started being real with her, she that's when she agreed. Sorry for coughing so much. I my allergies are really crazy right now. Uh-oh. Oh boy. You keep this place clean. You belong here, no one else. Oh my god. This is the second time. He's got complete anger. He's off his hinges. So it seems like there's like a pattern of jealousy with the son and the father. Both are like very, very much like you can't go. He doesn't want her to go out, just to stay home. She's always sneaking around. But it seems to have stemmed from his like, ugh, poor kid. How do you like navigate the world with with that? It's like a cycle of I mean, his the only like male um influence is just totally messing with his ability to live, you know. She got him the guitar. I love it. I love when he says, "Oh no." By the way, you get a good look at his haircut, which is like it's shorter in the back and kind of goes long on the side there. Thought that was really cool that they did that. It's so unique. Nobody like he gives her her earring. He gives her his earring. Oh boy, he's turned so quickly. Whoa. Oh no. Unforgivable. He doesn't say sorry. He sounds like his dad. Ugh. Yeah. We accepted a lot in the 80s, didn't we? That old Yorkshire geek says, "Blind me." I know. And it says, the actress that plays his mom was only 37 when this film came out. Prince was 26. Yeah. Oh, just remember in the guitar shop, no stairway. Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, you've got a mutiny within your band, dude. I love that, though. He's like, no. And then he's got like his collar all turned up and everything. He's walking all cool. It's giving me Arnie Cunningham vibes from Christine, actually. I love Christine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep, you're in jeopardy now. Mm. So this is like I love this song and why it comes up in this part is like the ultimate conflict of the movie is pretty much here. And he has to psychologically deal with what he's done and his background and everything. Look at him in the heels. I love it. They don't shy away from the fact that he's wearing heels. I love it. This is like almost exactly from the um the music video, which the music video when this came out, this was the one. This was the video that just sold everybody on this movie. And it was fantastic. Those heels. I love it. I remember you could play this song on the dance floor and everybody would just be dancing and it'd be going and showing you the parallels between him and his father. That he's like again, generational curse is happening to him. He's riding the heck out of that guitar. I mean that motorcycle. Aw, you messed it up, dude. Isn't this like the coolest scene of him like looking at the waters and like he's like it's a very 50s flavor to it too, right? With the turned up collar and looking all cool. And this was such a song to represent like so many people in relationships when they're going through like arguments and fights. They don't show you the mom, but she's supposedly like messed up. This is so dark. Set against this music. It's like, whew. Oh, this is where you get oh, I love this actually. This is, of course, Prince's amazing music. It was so talented. It's ridiculous. Let's see what you guys are saying. Stumpret said, Vanity lived in my building in Sherman Oaks in the early 90s. She had embraced Christ and becoming a Bible preacher. Yes, just before she died. Yeah, she had finally she had been battling drug abuse for so long and she finally broke free. Um and unfortunately, it was already too late because her body had already gone through so much damage. Oh, his father is such a jerk, though. Look at him. Yeah. So he's making him feel bad that he writes down his music, and he's like, "Oh, it's all up in my head." I don't know how if you have a girlfriend now, dude. It's like never get married. His father is totally like messed up. I love Computer Blue, this song. His father is like a hot mess. I mean, the entire family needs therapy, but back in the 80s, we really didn't talk about therapy. I mean, therapy was supposed to be really for really messed up people. That was the assumption, like, oh, you needed therapy. Oh, you are really messed up. But nobody ever thought like maybe you could get some therapy to help you with stuff like this. I love this song. And the whole design of his look is so really really wild. And some Brett says, Brett, thanks, Rick. So I had tons of therapy in the 80s. Yeah, no, I just realized what I said. But it was true. Like the 80s was like a weird like like hardly any people got therapy. But not every the cool part too is that you also had to have a lot of money to have therapy. And now everybody can get therapy, which is kind of good, but also getting the right therapy is probably like the most important thing too. You don't want to get stuff that's gonna mess you up even more. I love this song so much. The music is so great. The pure musical aspect of it is gorgeous. Yeah, so Brett says, haha, it didn't work always. It didn't work anyways. Yeah. It's like I don't know. Some I long story. I will save it for another. See, he's playing with her emotions to get her to, hang out with him. But she's not really yeah, she's like, your horns are showing. She knows that he's manipulating her. I love that they make her character smart, to a certain degree, but she's she's like, "Yep, I see what you're doing." And look at this. This is he gets so jealous. Oh boy, Darling Nikki, which is a song about a very promiscuous girl, which she doesn't deserve because she hasn't done anything. He's the one who hit her. And so he should be like saying, I'm really, really sorry right now. Instead, he's doing the opposite. But it's destined to happen again if he doesn't correct the problem. She's like, wait a minute, what? Are you referring to me, sir? I love the way she's like, "Mm." And he's looking directly at her. Yo, he's tearing up that stage though. And everybody's like, what's going on? Who's he talking about? Oh man. He's he's terrible. But anyway, he is like tearing up that stage. That's all I'm saying. Um, Keith E says every psychology teacher I had in college was nuts. And the real head case is here. Hello. So good to see you. Yeah, he knew he did wrong. But still, I don't know if he's upset because she's jealous that she was with Morris. Yeah. 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 We get that comment again. No one understands your music but you. Ooh, brings up his dad. Ooh. I think also too, interjecting a little maybe personal thing. You Prince was such a unique kind of singer, for or unique kind of act for a long time. He probably felt like that like in the beginning. What a jerk. He played a jerk really well on stage on this in this movie. Oh, that's like pouring lemon juice on a paper cut right there. Oh yeah. Look at that guy in that with the long hair in the audience. He's like, he's digging it. He's like, now look, these guys are characters you love to hate. You like because they're actually entertaining while they're being hateful. That old New York Shit Geek says, I think most kids today know Prince from his guitar solo on that uh While My Guitar Gently Weeps video, YouTube video. Oh, I never heard it. I have to check that out. Yeah. Katie says, but do therapists really want to cure you or just keep billing you? I used to love this song when it came out on videos. I did also enjoy Vanity Six too. I was like, you go girls. They were like the baddest girls. They call them baddies now. um, what? Sunbread says that my horrible psycho father was a psych professor. Oh my goodness. Worst man ever. If you're a therapist out there, we're really sorry, but yeah, so there's some really bad actors in your field. Psychologists and psychiatrists and psychology professors. These girls were amazing. I don't know why she's still trying to talk to him as he's a jerk to her. So they're setting it up that tomorrow night is a big night for him. If he doesn't make tomorrow night's show amazing, he's out. No. That little look back was like, well, like a little kitty cat. You know how the kitty cat's got this like little face. I'm sorry, but she's got this outfit on that like almost looks like a it's like almost like a superhero outfit. She's got like it's like a I don't know, a bodice thing and then the cape and then a cape. Look at this one. No way. Oh, that looks scary as can be. I don't know how I feel about getting on that. Like, be like, you owe me like an apology. Now he's taking her somewhere. I don't think you could get away with taking somebody in these places like this now, right? Because it a lot of these places have people living in those underground areas. I don't know what to think about this guy. I really don't. It's like conflicting. Like, oh my god, what? But it's Prince. But no, this guy's jerk. Oh my god. Yeah, give him back his earring. Yeah, it's over. Goodbye. He messed up, dude. Twice. I love that this is just like drums. Sometimes though you have those moments where you just need drums. That jacket though, I would do anything to have that jacket. Not anything, but I would love to have that jacket. Oh boy. Oh boy. We saw dad earlier in this little hallway. Ah, that's pretty so crazy. Ish got real. It got real. He did such a good job of acting in this. I think this scene. This could be a tough scene to actually do as an actor. You know what I mean? Mm. Oh, the rope on the ground. Is he thinking about doing the unthinkable? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. He's becoming just like his father. Oh yeah, this scene. I have never trashed a room as much as I've been pissed. I've never done that. And this is hilarious. I mean, well, it's not hilarious. It's pretty like it's like a big moment. Yep. Music by Francis L. That's his dad. He lied to him. He's a big old liar, making him feel bad for writing down his music. Yeah, there's the music. His dad's music. All right, this is the third time he's playing the music from Wendy and Lisa's music. I love it. Stunt Brett said, funny MJ named his first son Prince. Yes. They had such a big rivalry, but I think it was a rivalry of admiration. There's some people like you look at them and they remind you of something you can't be, or you something you wish you had, but then like some people, I've had people, some people, I think they see a little bit of me and themselves in me, and then they are like, they give you that look, like, Sometimes enemies can be more similar than separate or different. The time. I always love their performances because they have the really coolest dance moves and stuff. But that's Prince's influence on it all. That's how he always had his bands. Look at that crowd. I just want to get in there and hang out with those people. I always some of the songs that Prince wrote, I always wonder like how it would be if he sung them. Because you always know his flavor. Is the same. Like there's still like that something that you can tell in all of his music. Look at them. They're just having a good time. Not to mention, Morrissey has really a great voice for this kind of stuff. Just say chili sauce for absolutely no reason. I love that. That's my favorite line. I don't know where you going, but you got to get the hell out of here. That's one of my favorite. I say that often to this day still. I don't know where you going. So this is an interesting moment here. They're making fun of him. Look out. Yeah. He knows they are mutiny. There's mutiny about possibly. But I love this moment. It shows him that maybe it humanizes him a little bit. He's like, what did I just do? Why am I messing with these people? I don't know what's gonna happen. Like there's this like mysterious like thinking going on in his head and puts you in his mind for a few moments. And maybe he's worried that maybe the kid might pull out you know, all the stops and mess up his plan. That could be another reason why he stops. You don't know. And I love that. It's very like his outfit totally it just feels like Napoleon, right? It's like the high collar and like the open wing collar. It's just really incredible. And I guess you would call it like competing styles because Michael Jackson had that jacket, and there's a couple ones where he had like the double buttoned jacket as well. It is very, very. They were similar, but not definitely not the same. You could not mix them the same together. I'm glad that they mention his father because his father. They don't really say that he died, but he it was taken away, so you think maybe he went to the hospital or maybe he's gone. They don't tell you. Yeah, it's a Wendy and Lisa. They were like, "Yeah, we ready. We've been practicing our song for a long time." I love it. That beat is so good. Keith says a double-breasted blazer. Yes. Oh my God, look at that audience. They are cool. Oh, that's when they let people smoke in clubs? Oh my god, I hated that. So, that was the only thing I hated was that, the smoking in the clubs. I couldn't I'm allergic to smoke. I know. And so every time somebody smoked in clubs, I would just be a hot mess the whole night, like, oh my god, I love this song so much. And put, like, violins in this thing too. I mean, come on. I love this. I love this so much. Wow. Imagine to be a performer, and this is the performance you know could make you a superstar, and you have to nail this. You have to nail it, and he does. I love how all the people in the audience are totally mesmerized. Like it's touching them. All I need is little lighters for this moment. Oh, this guitar solo is just ah, ah, come on. Mm, he can play. Even the owner, he's like, "Oh snap!" Oh, he tore it up. Actually, after this, you really don't get much narrative after this. It's just like close-ups of people's faces and that and music. Ah, and here he's like taking it to like the Baptist church with the woo-hoo-hoos. Okay. The woo-hoo-hoos. Which I was like, oh man, are we in church right now? We got the official nod, like, yep, this is the right stuff. And one thing that the owner said was that a lot of bands come through this club and then go on to do bigger things. And this particular band hasn't been the revolution hasn't really gone on. Oh, I love this part. Come on. Ah, amazing. Amazing. I'm with the crowd. I'm like this. And I think when I watch this movie, I actually it's really hard for me to just see the character that he's playing because the character that he's playing is really heavily flawed, a big hot mess, right? But Prince himself, like the guy, like the real, the artist. Oh, yeah, that crowd is just eating it up. He's like, oh, they're cheering. And she's like in tears. She's like, oh my God. I think she's like his biggest fan. Oh, that's nice. That's got to be a nice feeling. Oh, there she is. See, I was hoping at least he would say, I'm sorry one time. Just once. Oh, that was the only mistake in the movie. One time. That's all we want to know. That's all we want is once. I mean, like all of his clothes are perfectly tailored for him. Like this style is so unique. This is one of my favorite songs too. It's so upbeat. And I wonder if it's inspired by there's that one line his father says, I would die for you. That one line. It's kind of coming back to that. Yeah, his dad is okay. I mean, I wouldn't say he's okay, but he's alive. That's what his dad said. Look at these. Look at these shoes. The the heels. They get me every time. I think if discovering those musical songs from his father, he organized them. Look at them. And he can read music, so he knows what it's saying, what it's doing. Well, what it sounds like. Oh, look, the bracelet. Oh, well, the earring. It's like a promise earring, which I like the idea. Are you gonna start treating that lady right and stop stop beating her up? I mean, there she is. Oh, and by the way, Apollonia and Prince never did have a relationship together. They were just really good friends, and she's an actress. The antics, his stage antics are just so wild and fun. Three closing songs. Oh, I forgot there was three closing songs. No, the entire movie is like a concert with drama, right? It's almost like a musical, a real life musical. And that old Yorkshire geek says, almost as triumphant as the end of Spinal Tap. Yes. Oh, this is Spinal Tap. Yes. Um, I wonder where all these people that were in the crowd, the ones that are alive, like, what are they doing now? Like, and if they had any stories about making this movie. But what I think is really interesting is that, um, like Solid Gold, I don't know if you guys remember. Was it Solid Gold? No, it was Soul Train. If you look up Soul Train, sometimes they what they did, like I think maybe a couple of years ago, is they got all the dancers together and talked to them until and they talked about their experiences, and it was wild. It was like, oh my god, this is all the stuff that was happening behind the scenes. So cool. It was almost like being there, you know. I love all the style experimentations that people were doing. Oh, look, even more staying in the time, and they're like having a good time with the song. I love that part. It would have been really cool if there was a like a producer in the audience. It's like, hey, I'm thinking about signing this band. That would have been like, yeah, the perfect ending. And this is the perfect song to end on because now he's on his like for real, real, he's on his way to being a big, big star. But also the the actual prince, but the character could also be on the trajectory to becoming a star. Well, what a jump. This song goes hard. Like, look at him, like, just pulling out every dance move. Oh, this is one of the best shots. He's got his old guitar. Ah, what a great end shot. So good, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see if I can fix this, remove, and that was so good. I just love this movie so much. Um, I do. And that old Yorkshire geek says I went to see ABBA the movie 1978. Oh, really? I did not know there was a movie called ABBA. I love ABBA. Dancing Queen, one of my favorites. Oh, Botanical Brother is here. Botanical Brother 888 says, "Hey RNG and all, just logged in. Belated happy Juneteenth. Yes, happy Juneteenth, and to all those who celebrate. I'm really definitely. And yeah, this was one of those movies, okay, that I would say is part of the definition of, I mean, 1984, right? 1984, there were so many movies released that year, and a lot of them just affected us so greatly in the 80s. I mean, it's all that Generation X talks about still is like movies from 1984. It was the greatest year for um for you know I would say it was the greatest year for movies and music and entertainment. And it's just one of those things I'll never forget the many awesome movies that came out that year. So this is one of them. This is one of them. We do have that weird story plot where things were really bad for the kid at home. Very, very bad for him at home. It was starting to bleed into his personal love affairs. And you know, I don't know what the answer is, but back in the 80s we were okay with a little bit more. We weren't totally okay with it, but we were like, okay, well, hopefully they'll work their differences out. But it was clear that he had a jealousy problem like his dad, and is trying to work through it. And music is a great source of that, and he really pulled out a win at the end, that really seemed to be, it looked like his life was going to change for the better. And he still had a lot of love for his mother and father, but they too have a long way to go. um, uh, with his father being upset. And Botanical Brother lists a whole bunch of movies: Terminator, Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters. Yeah, so many wonderful movies. Um, and I just can't tell you how that year just impacted me personally so much. Just by having some of the most incredible movies that I have ever seen, and I still talk about them to this day. So what is next? Okay, wait, that was awesome. That was awesome. I love this nostalgic stuff that we're doing here. I do. I really love looking back, and I love talking about that kind of stuff. Like, what were we thinking when we were watching this movie, and just the Prince showcasing his incredible musicality and his charisma on stage is just insane. And how these guys were able to fashion kind of a story out of those songs to make it all fit, just incredible. So even I'm still influenced by this stuff today, like almost every aspect of it. Even style wise, I really love the style that everybody had. And that audience, I just wanted to, and still do, want to hang out with those guys. I still want to be in a world where it looks like that. People just having a great time listening to music, all the combining of different styles of genres. Like Prince himself was never really pop. He had like influences of blues and uh, you know Baptist church. He had classical notes. I'm bringing in violins and all kinds of stuff like that. There were some Afro beats in there. He also like experimented a lot with synthesizers and stuff like that. I mean, so many different elements in there, and not to mention his incredible guitar work, like Jimi Hendrix, 1970s flavor of like incredible guitar work. Really wonderful. Um, can't say enough about how much I love this movie. And Keith E says, looking back, it doesn't really seem like that long ago. I agree. I don't know why that time stood still for the 1980s. I just don't know. Like, why did time stand still for the 1980s? So it was just like, it was so powerful. I mean, the hairspray alone. It's just one other everybody using Aquanet and yeah, it's just incredible. What a decade, and 1984 was very special. And so what's next for us, right? After this, I'm heading over to Lorena Creole's, and we're watching. Last week we watched Toy Story, which was amazing. Let me see if I can pull up the story. What we're gonna watch this week. We're gonna watch American Tail, and that is a movie I have not ever seen. So this will be a first time for me. And let me put that in the chat. Let's see, watch party. Okay, so I got that in there. And let's see, next week, a busy week. Friday, I hope. I have to check with my boss if I really have that day off, but I think I might have the day off. Anti-Derivative Jill's channel, Hudson Hawk. We're going to be doing that, I think, around noon Central Time, so you can make adjustments on your schedule. Then later on, I will have a What's in the Box next Friday, chill stream. No matter what happens, I will have that. It should be fine for me to do that on Friday. And on Saturday, we will have the movie War Games, which I have not seen in many years. I could scarcely make out what it was about. Except for like there was a computer, something went wrong, and Shall we play a game? It's just basically the iconic line from that movie. Unless something weird happened with the Mandela effect, that it's not quite there. So I think that was the exact line. Um, so yeah, more games. I'm looking forward to revisiting that movie because we're kind of dealing with something like that soon with AI and the government possibly using AI, and so this is very interesting. This is fascinating. So we'll go more into that a little bit later. Sunbrat says, "Retro, you will love American Tail. I got to take my oldest girl to the screening at Universal because I was working for them as Red Sonja at the time." Oh, cool. That must have been a lot of fun. That must have been a lot of fun. And yeah, I have never seen it. I've heard good things about it. People say they love it. So I can't wait to see it. I really can't. So, um, the other one that I saw that I'd never seen before was The Secret of Nim, which I was like, what? Why did they name it that? And then I found out why, and I found out like, whoa, this is good. So, I'm like, okay, I need to look at some of these movies that I avoided for like silly reasons. Like I didn't like the name of the movie. And it turns out it was brilliant. So I can't wait to see this. And Botanical Brother says, "You got a flux capacitor behind you. When are you gonna do a Back to the Future watch party?" I I think I did. Unless it's a I'm like, unless it's a Mandela effect. Let me just double check that I did do or didn't do that. Let's check. I'll check it right now. Hope you guys will be patient with me as I check. Let's see, where's the search bar? Back to the Future. You're right. I have not done Back to the Future. What? Okay. Oh, I think I know why I didn't do Back to the Future. Because I was waiting for a little bit of time to go by before doing it, because I think whenever I do a movie over on Lorena Creole's channel, I have to give it like a year or two to give it some space between. And so I'm not sure when we did it, and might have been 2 years by now. So I will put that on my list for sure. Back to the Future. I can't wait. And I would love to get like Douglas A. Burton on that one, because he is he would be great for that one. I think he likes that movie as well. And Stembrett says Madeline Kahn is so funny as the mayor. Oh, in American Tail. Okay. All right. I can't wait. I love her. And Botanica says shame. Yeah, I will definitely do. It's on my list now, but I just have to make sure that the timing goes right, because I like to make sure that there's some space between. And that old Yorkshire geek says, "Great Scott, yes." You know how much I love Back to the Future, and I don't know, somebody was doing a deep dive on it, one of these channels, and I was like, yes, I should do like a movie talk or something about Back to the Future, because it's so good. And we get into like all these different time anomalies and paradoxes and things like that happens when you go back in time. Be very careful about doing stuff like that. You mess up the entire system. And how about Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock? I haven't done any of the Star Trek movies, and that's coming. That's coming. Star Trek movies. I could begin um, because I haven't seen the first. I mean, I've seen all of them, but I haven't done them on this channel. So I'll put that on my list. I'll put it on my list for sure. And that old Yorkshire Geek says, don't forget to like and subscribe and share the links and all of that stuff. Yes, and also thank you so much, that old Yorkshire Geek. And also down in the description, there's tons of things there for you if you want to support the channel or you want to know more about what's going on related to the channel. Every month on the first, I have a newsletter. So let's say you miss one of the alerts, you'll be able to see everything on that newsletter. And there's links for it on the newsletter as well. And Keith E. Says Lance interviews the assistant director of photography for like 3.5 hours on his channel. Oh, for Back to the Future, yeah. I actually saw that. And Botanical says, thanks, RNG. Yeah, of course. And yeah, we'll get to all of those movies. Believe it or not, I've got hundreds and hundreds of movies yet to have to do watch parties for. So I've got years and years of watch party material still, and which is really great. I do love that. And Snapbrat says, I still get like $100 residual randomly for shooting Worf on Star Trek. Yes! Next Generation, LOL. Great. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Yeah, we love to hear that. That's the other thing, like I wonder, like a lot of the people who are, just showing, just being a part of something as great as that, like um as that show, like continuously. Yeah, these guys are they're good. They're good, you know. Just making sure it's very important that they figure out these divisions of like making sure people get paid for their work too. And so that means people are still watching that episode and loving it. So I don't think I remember ever like seeing it. I think I have a still of it. So I need to watch that episode. And okay, so we are so good. We're ready to do the L Director Geek says which episode? Yeah, and Stumper says mega residuals for the stars. Yeah, a lot. A lot. And that's good because they, they're there and we love that stuff. If we're gonna be paying for all of these services and stuff, I'm glad, that it's going not just to this the service, but also to the people who are watching. And Stunbrad says the episode is The High Ground, Next Generation. So we'll be looking out for that. All right. And so time to pack up and get ready because I need to head over to Lorena Creole's. And like I said before, next week, War Games. Shall we play a game? Shall we play a game? Matthew Broderick. That's going to be a lot of fun. And Tanacool Brother says maybe do a watch party on Saturdays and Sundays since you have a large movie list. I would. It's just that I need Sunday to work on some other things. And I pretty much work all week. So I'm like, I have to do some time management. So I'm really bad at it. And some Sundays I actually record as well and prepare everything for the next week. So I can't really do a watch party on Sundays. If my life slowed down a lot more, like I wasn't, working like a regular, like during the week, yeah, I could totally do it. But if I work through the movie list, then I would be like desperate to find. If I work through the movie list too fast, then I will be desperate to find movies in I would say in about 5 or 6 years. So I definitely have another decade in me, guys. I have another decade in me for watch parties. So yeah, I mean, and I have a list. It's a nice list. And there's a couple I think I would love to see again or have show again, just because they're great movies. Not all your chicken says, thanks. I will rewatch and point at Stomp Rat and shout, "Hey, that's Stomp Rat!" Yes. And Botanical Brother says, "Lady Hawk, that's on the list for sure. Got that on the list." And Keith E says, "Good night, Retro. Stunt Jamie, wherever you are." And yes, good night, Keithy. Thank you for everything on the show tonight. And I'll see you again real soon. And give Cooper a little hug for me. And someone says they tried to use an extra to save money, but she couldn't fall back when Worf shot her. Okay. Um, and plus more, isn't that against the rules to be having an extra do something like that? Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like that should be against the rules. And that old Yorkshire geek says, great stream as always. Apologies for my tardiness. Yeah, gut, please. Well, and originally you said you were probably not gonna make it, so we are super happy that you were able to make it. So we appreciate you so much around here. And someone says I was called to show up at Paramount in 2 hours as a redhead. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Go grab the box of dye and or some red Kool-Aid that used to do the trick. Um and that old York chicken says, oh, and go on X and use the hashtag save Stargate. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a big deal with Stargate right now. And Keithy says you can always do Groundhog Day a second time. I'm planning on it. You know how much I love Groundhog Day. And also Heavy Metal, the movie rewatch. Yes, of course. And Summer says, Retro, yes, against the rules, but they're all money hungry. Yeah, any chances to not pay people. And Summer says, I use two colors. Red mousse. Yeah, I remember red. I remember you could color your hair with mousse. That is such a throwback. And the drunk reveal is here. Hello, hello. Sis, happy Saturday, Retro Nerd Girl. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Happy Saturday to you as well. And Danica Brother says, have fun, everyone, to infinity and beyond. It's so funny because last week we looked at Toy Story over on Lorena Creole channel, and we have yet to do a Toy Story on this channel. So that is a project for 2028 for sure, guys. All right, I am heading out. You guys are the best. We had such a blast, and one thing I wanted to say is, of course, I want you to stay retro. and to stay nerdy, please. Okay, take care. Bye.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.